Welcome back to 101 Ghost Stories. I'm Greg, your guide through the mysterious, the spine-chilling, and the downright terrifying. To all our returning subscribers, thank you so much for your incredible support. You're the reason we keep exploring the eerie, unknown. If you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Tonight, we're diving into a country rich with folklore, history, and paranormal encounters, the Philippines. From ghostly roads to haunted military ruins, the stories you'll hear tonight will send shivers down your spine. And as always, if you visited or live near any of these places, drop your experiences in the comments below. Now, dim the lights, settle in, and prepare yourself as we unveil the top 10 most haunted places in the Philippines. Let's begin! Haunted place number 10, Balete Drive, Quezon City. First on our list is a road infamous among late-night drivers and thrill-seekers, Balete Drive in Quezon City. This street, lined with towering balete trees, is not just any ordinary road. It's home to the terrifying legend of the White Lady. Locals say this ghostly woman appears to lone drivers, often dressed in a flowing white gown with long, jet-black hair concealing her face. She's said to be the spirit of a young woman who met a violent end on this road decades ago. Her murderer was never caught, and she now wanders the street seeking justice or revenge. One chilling story involves a taxi driver working the late shift. He picked up a quiet woman in white who gave him directions to her destination. But when the taxi reached the address, the driver turned to find his passenger had vanished, leaving only an icy chill in the air. Balete Drive's eerie reputation isn't just folklore. Paranormal investigators have recorded strange orbs of light and disembodied whispers along the road. Is it the presence of the White Lady, or do the ancient Balete trees themselves harbor restless spirits? So, next time you're in Quezon City, think twice before driving down Balete Drive at night. After all, you might not be the only one in your car. Haunted place number 9. Clark Air Base Hospital, Pampanga. Coming in at number 9 is a site once teeming with life, and now teeming with the unexplained. The Clark Air Base Hospital in Pampanga, once used by U.S. forces during World War II and the Vietnam War, is now one of the most haunted places in the Philippines. Abandoned and decaying, this hospital holds the echoes of its tragic past. Soldiers and patients who died within its walls are believed to have left an imprint on the place. Witnesses have reported ghostly figures wandering the empty corridors, their shadowy forms flickering in and out of sight. One former guard shared a harrowing tale of hearing a gurney being wheeled down a hall late at night. He followed the sound, flashlight in hand, only to find the hall completely empty. As he turned to leave, he felt an icy hand brush his shoulder, though no one was there. The hospital's surgical rooms are particularly notorious. Paranormal experts describe cold spots and feelings of intense sorrow when entering these areas. Some visitors have even captured what appear to be shadowy faces peering from the shattered windows. Even if you don't believe in the paranormal, the oppressive atmosphere of Clark Air Base Hospital might just change your mind. This place isn't just haunted, it's a chilling reminder of the sacrifices of war and the spirits that refuse to move on. Haunted place number 8, Manila Film Center, Pasay City. Our next stop takes us to one of the darkest chapters in Philippine history, the Manila Film Center in Pasay City. What was intended to be a grand cultural landmark has become a chilling reminder of tragedy and human suffering. In 1981, as the center was being rushed to completion for the Manila International Film Festival, disaster struck. Scaffolding collapsed, burying dozens of workers alive. Instead of halting construction, it said the bodies were entombed in the building's foundation to avoid delays. Since then, the Manila Film Center has been plagued by eerie phenomena. Disembodied voices are heard echoing through the now-abandoned halls, anguished cries and whispers begging for help. Workers and visitors have reported cold gusts of air brushing past them, even on sweltering days. One paranormal investigator recounts seeing ghostly figures near the theater stage. They appeared as silhouettes of men frantically trying to dig, only to dissolve into thin air. The Film Center's history of tragedy has cemented its place as one of the Philippines' most haunted landmarks. Enter its darkened corridors, and you might just hear the voices of those who were silenced too soon. Haunted place number 7, Fort Santiago, Intramuros. At number 7, we visit Fort Santiago, a fortress steeped in history and haunted by the spirits of its past. Located in Intramuros, Manila, this iconic site served as a prison and torture chamber during the Spanish and Japanese occupations. The dungeons of Fort Santiago hold the memories of countless prisoners who perished in unimaginable agony. Ghostly apparitions, thought to be the restless spirits of these captives, are often seen wandering the grounds. One chilling legend involves a Spanish soldier who betrayed his comrades. It's said his ghost can still be seen patrolling the fortress, his face pale and expressionless, as if forever seeking redemption. Visitors also report sudden drops in temperature and feelings of suffocation when they step into the fort's underground chambers. Some have even claimed to hear the faint clinking of chains and the distant moans of unseen prisoners. As you walk through Fort Santiago's ancient gates, it's hard not to feel the weight of history pressing down on you. But be warned, some say the spirits here don't just linger. They watch. Haunted place number 6, the Diplomat Hotel, Baguio City. Our journey now takes us to the hauntingly beautiful Diplomat Hotel in Baguio City. Perched on a hill overlooking the city, this abandoned structure hides a chilling history beneath its serene facade. Originally built as a seminary in the early 1900s, the building was later converted into a hotel. During World War II, it became a refuge for priests and nuns, until Japanese forces stormed the building. Many were brutally murdered, their spirits said to haunt the premises to this day. Guests and locals alike have reported seeing headless apparitions roaming the halls. Some have even heard ghostly chanting echoing through the ruined chapel. One urban explorer claimed to feel an unseen presence watching them, followed by the faint sound of footsteps trailing behind. The most unsettling stories involve room 307, where guests have reported doors slamming shut on their own and the sensation of being touched by cold, invisible hands. Even now, the Diplomat Hotel stands as a stark reminder of its tragic past. Its crumbling walls seem to whisper tales of sorrow and despair. If you dare to visit, be prepared for the shadows to stir. Haunted place number 5, Corregidor Island. Halfway through our list, we find ourselves on Corregidor Island, a place steeped in history, heroism, and haunting tragedy. Known as the Rock, this island fortress played a pivotal role during World War II. It was the site of intense battles and the final resting place for thousands of soldiers. Visitors to Corregidor often speak of unexplainable experiences. In the Manila Tunnel, where wounded soldiers were treated, ghostly apparitions have been spotted. Shadows flit across the walls, and disembodied voices echo through the cavernous halls. One chilling tale involves a tour group that heard the distinct sound of boots marching in unison. As they turned toward the noise, they saw a column of ghostly soldiers, their forms flickering like mirages, before disappearing into the darkness. Even outside the tunnels, the ghostly activity doesn't stop. The barracks, riddled with bullet holes, are said to be haunted by soldiers who never left the battlefield. Their spectral forms have been seen pacing the grounds, as if still guarding their posts. Corregidor is more than a historical landmark. It's a place where the past refuses to fade, a haunting reminder of the sacrifices made during one of humanity's darkest chapters. Haunted place number 4, Ozone Disco Club, Quezon City. Next, we turn to one of the most tragic and chilling sites on our list, the Ozone Disco Club in Quezon City. On March 18, 1996, a fire broke out in the packed nightclub, claiming the lives of over 160 people, mostly young partygoers. The ruins of the disco club still stand, a grim memorial to those who perished. Locals report hearing faint party music and laughter emanating from the site late at night. These sounds are often followed by eerie screams that send chills down the spine. One survivor shared a harrowing account of returning to the site years later. As they stood in silence, they felt a sudden, overwhelming heat, followed by the faint but unmistakable scent of smoke. When they turned to leave, they saw shadowy figures dancing in the corner of their eye. Paranormal investigators have captured strange anomalies here, from unexplained cold spots to ghostly orbs appearing in photographs. Some claim the spirits of those who died in the fire remain trapped, reliving their final moments in an endless loop. The Ozone Disco Club is a haunting reminder of how joy can turn to tragedy in an instant, and how some spirits are unable to let go of the life they once knew. Haunted place number 3, Bahay na Pula, San Ildefonso, Bulacan. Our third haunted destination takes us to Bahay na Pula, the Red House in San Ildefonso, Bulacan. This eerie mansion is steeped in history and shrouded in darkness. During the Japanese occupation in World War II, the house was reportedly used as a garrison, where countless atrocities were committed. The blood-red walls of the mansion earned it its grim name, and the horrors that took place within its walls have left a mark that time cannot erase. Locals speak of hearing anguished cries coming from the house late at night. Shadowy figures are often seen standing in the windows, staring out with hollow eyes. One paranormal investigator who visited Bahay na Pula described an overwhelming sense of despair upon entering the house. As they explored its decaying rooms, they heard what sounded like footsteps shuffling behind them, only to find no one there. Today, the mansion is abandoned, its walls crumbling and its halls silent, except for the occasional ghostly wail. It's a place where the past clings tightly, refusing to let go. And for those brave enough to visit, Bahay na Pula offers an experience they won't soon forget. Haunted place number 2, San Juanico Bridge. Our penultimate destination takes us to the majestic yet unnervingly eerie San Juanico Bridge, which connects Samar and Leyte. While this bridge is a marvel of engineering, it harbors a dark legend that sends chills down the spine of those who cross it at night. The story dates back to its construction during the Marcos era. Locals claim that several children were sacrificed to appease the spirits and ensure the bridge's stability. These children's blood was supposedly mixed with the cement to strengthen the structure. Drivers who traverse the bridge at night often report seeing ghostly apparitions, children running along the edges, their laughter echoing eerily. Others have seen a woman in white standing motionless in the middle of the bridge, only to vanish when approached. One chilling tale involves a couple who stopped to admire the view late at night. They noticed a child sitting on the edge, swinging their legs as if waiting for someone. When they called out, the figure turned to reveal hollow, glowing eyes before vanishing into thin air. Whether or not the legends are true, the unsettling energy of San Juanico Bridge is enough to make even the bravest traveler think twice about crossing it after dark. Haunted place number 1, Camiguin Island's Sunken Cemetery. At the top of our list is a hauntingly beautiful and deeply spiritual place, the Sunken Cemetery of Camiguin Island. This underwater graveyard is marked by a large white cross that rises from the sea, a stark reminder of the lives buried beneath the waves. In the 1800s, a volcanic eruption sank parts of the island, including its cemetery. Today, the site is a popular tourist destination, but many believe it's also a hotspot for paranormal activity. Locals and visitors alike report strange phenomena near the cross. Some say they've seen ghostly figures wading in the water at dusk, dressed in old-fashioned attire, as if searching for something or someone. Others have heard the faint tolling of a bell, though no church exists nearby. One diver exploring the site claimed to feel a hand brush against their arm, despite being completely alone. When they surfaced, they saw a shadowy figure standing on the shore, watching them. The Sunken Cemetery isn't just a place of eerie beauty. It's a gateway to the past, where the spirits of those who rest beneath the waves continue to linger. It's both a tribute to history and a reminder that some places are never truly silent. And that concludes our journey through the top 10 most haunted places in the Philippines. From ghostly highways to underwater cemeteries, these locations remind us that the line between the living and the dead is sometimes thinner than we'd like to believe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to 101 Ghost Stories for more thrilling tales of the paranormal. Have you visited any of these haunted places? Or do you live near one and have your own chilling experiences to share? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thank you for joining me, Greg, on this spine-chilling adventure. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the scariest things are closer than you think. Good night.